We were out on the range today and we just got back, and I found this wild man, and he happened to find a pair of shades, some gum boots that he's going to go out in the wilderness and the swamps and maybe wrestle an alligator or something. It's hard to tell about this guy. And he also found a turkey feather. But when he found out that we had been up on the hill shooting ballistics gel, he wanted to get in on the action. So before he wrestles an alligator or tackles an anaconda or something, it's hard. He's a man of the woods, so it's hard to tell him what he'll get into. He's been raised around man-eating squirrels, and he's dealt with them. So anyway, he's going to take a 22 compact Smith & Wesson M&P with some Remington golden bullets, and he's going to attack a block of ballistics gel. And this is the one we shot with the centerfire 45 ACP. Literally, I just got off the hill, so we haven't had time to redo the block. So it's still got some 45 rounds in it with some fragmentation, but we'll just put a few more holes in it. What do you think, bud? Now these are hollow points out of a 22 compact. Let's see if we'll get any expansion as Catfish John takes aim and gets ready to tear into a gelatin block. I didn't realize it when we shot this gel block because I'd shot at both ends with the 45, but this is the end I didn't heat treat, so you can see it is a little foggy, so that is my fault. Catfish John put it right where he should have, and if we can bring the camera up here, I'll turn it over. Kind of interesting results, and I hate that it happened, but this is the golden bullet right there. What had happened looks like it may have went a little farther. I don't know if it wouldn't have hit that shrapnel. It's anybody's guess. But that is the problem sometimes with a hollow point in a 22. Sometimes you don't get expansion out of a handgun round that you would have maybe out of a rifle round. But anyway, we may try this again, set up and shoot it again. But I did do some testing a while back with 22, and we did get expansion out of handgun rounds. So your round, your gun, your choice of ammo, even though it's a hollow point, will make a difference because it may or may not get expansion. So we're going to try it again. Maybe Catfish John can shoot it again, and maybe we'll try to get it past all this shrapnel without hitting any shrapnel and see if that affects performance. I'm going to flip this block around, and we'll try it again. Old Catfish John's going to try it again. I've turned the block around, so John with his Smith & Wesson 22 compact loaded with a Remington golden bullet. Round 2 versus the gel block. Let's go, wild man. We don't edit videos, and we've got some bad news, some sad news, some heartbreaking news. We try to reduce collateral damage, but it looks to me like a table was killed during the making of this video. So that's why it's really important that you're careful with firearms, because innocent bystanders like this table, if you don't aim and use your sights and take good safety precautions, innocent bystanders get wounded, hurt, maimed, and you can see this table will never be the same. So we're going to try it again, but we're going to be a little more careful with this shot, aren't we? This is actually round 2.5 because round 2 didn't actually count because we kind of missed the gel block. So round 2.5, Catfish John versus the gel block. Let's see what happens. I believe the shot placement was a little better on this one. Let's try. The big one up here is the 45 that was shot earlier. Now, Catfish John, his shot placement was much better on this one. Show them the entry. Make sure they can see it there. Okay. Now, Catfish John is showing you where the entry point is. Now, if she'll bring the camera on up here. Now, that's a fragmentation from the round earlier, and then back here was the round coming from the other end of the block. But right here is the round that we shot this time. Like I said, we switched the block around, so this is the one we shot this time. And I can't tell, but it looks like the gel around the round, I'm not sure if it yawed or what, but it did not hit a fragmenting piece of the round from earlier, any fragmentations from earlier. There's no denim, so it went straight through, and there was no expansion again this time. I may turn the block over. I don't know if this will give you a better view of the gel and how good you can see it. It's getting laid on us. And then when she's ready, I'm going to turn it over one more time. And you get a pretty good look there. And you can see that the wound cavity is a straight shot, no expansion. But I am not sure if it turned Looks like what appears to be maybe the gold part of the bullet may be at the front. I'm not sure. It's just hard to tell through this gel and looking, but the way the gel kind of opens up around it could be just, you know, part of the permanent cavity where the round stopped. It does that sometimes, but I'm not certain it didn't yaw, and maybe it's what stopped it. But, you know, pretty good penetration. It really was, but good shot placement this time on Catfish John's part, but I see no expansion from the 22 LR.